Hi guys, I hope you are doing all well. I present you Zbyszek and I will tell you more about him in the description box. I have many t-shirts with Polish personalities of the war. Maybe each time I can wear one and tell you more about that person. So today's video is about accommodation, and I cannot put everything about accommodation in one video because Poland is big, many cities are different. So I will try to make my ideas clear within just one video. First thing is Facebook groups. I would highly advise Polish accommodation groups. And second thing is the Facebook marketplace. It's full of them. Third one is OLX. OLX is a market website where normal people, they would sell their stuff or their services. The fourth place where you can find is your university website. So for my university, I found dormitory, and it's not the cheapest. I'll explain you why. Because my university didn't have a building. It was renting flats, different flats from different corners of Warsaw, and they would re-rent it to you. So the price was I thought that it was the cheapest back then, and then now I realized that it was not. For me, I was paying 650 zloty for a room which I was renting with other two girls, and in the whole flat we were 6. Those who were renting like just a single room, it was 1000 zloty. And those with the double room, it was 800 zloty. And trust me, it is expensive for a flat with 6 girls and also a room with 3 people. My second point is, where should you rent? This depends on your money. You can rent right in the center to feel more free, to go out more often. Or you can rent just by that university, so you go every day to the university without having to pay a monthly ticket for transportation. Or you can just rent much cheaper in suburbs. I will give you this example. Legionowo is a city which is approximately 20-25 kilometers from Warsaw, but there is a lot of convenient trains which is connecting these two cities, and it takes 30 minutes, and you will save a lot in renting. And the thing is that inside Warsaw the traffic jam is horrible, especially in the how do we say this, hours? Not working hours? No, not working hours. Just tell me, what is this word? Les heures de pointe in French? Tell me please. You can spend like 1 hour just being inside Warsaw to get to your university. But living by suburbs and getting the train will be a much convenient option. My third point is, what should you rent? So I think this depends on the money that you have. Remember that directly when you arrive, you will not find a job, only if you are lucky, and I wish for you this. But you should remember that the money that you have will not last forever unless your father or parents are giving you each month. So what I personally did, I was renting the cheapest option possible, and I was not caring about comfort because money was a priority for me and not comfort. So renting with other international people can be very nice, and it can be a creation of a new friendship, and it can be a nightmare as well. The fourth advice that I want to give you is to contact the person who is renting in Polish. Why? Because there are some who would refuse you just because you speak English, and they would say, oh no, he might be another foreigner who is not serious about renting. Just contact them directly in Polish so they wouldn't have any stereotype. You can just use Google Translator, but I personally prefer DeepL. I will put a picture here. So this is just an example. Do not overwhelm them with the questions that they already mentioned in their description. Do not ask them about the deposit if they already mentioned about the deposit, okay? The fifth advice is, of course, when you are here, if I followed this advice, I would save many euros, and is to read the contract carefully. all of the details. Even if it is long, even if it is boring, read it until the end and sign if you agree about all the terms and rules. If it is a university dormitory, they should give you 2 copies, one in Polish, one in English, so it's easier to understand. But if it is a private person, so he will maybe just give you a Polish one. Do not sign if you don't understand. So you can use your phone, so you can just scan that paper and send it to someone who speaks Polish and can translate to you, or you can use Google Translator as well, because with Google Translator you can translate documents. Or take a friend with you who speaks Polish to help you out, and you can pay him a vegan tacos. And do not forget that that contract, you should read it from time to time, I don't know, after 3 months, to refresh your memory about the rules. The other point I want you to know about is contract. Why is it so important? This contract is obligatory for your residency card. Without that, without a proper contract, they will not give you a residency card. So I would advise you, when you come to Poland, even if you don't find an accommodation with a contract, it's alright for the first month, but before your visa would expire, you should find an accommodation with a contract. And then, when you get your residency card, you are free to be homeless, seriously, because they don't care afterwards where are you living. They gave you that residency card for 1 year, and then before that residency card would expire, you need to find again a home for yourself. So in case you are not renting and you have a friend or a family member who is hosting you for the whole duration of your studies, they can go to the town hall or the municipality, release for you a document stating that he is hosting you for this duration of time and he accepts about it and he is the owner of that property. It depends also on your personality. There are some people who cannot stand to live with someone in their room. They need intimacy. I understand it. So at least rent a flat with other people and they can be in their room and you have your own privacy in your room. And you will be saving a lot of money that can be used for your studies, for your food, for your transportation, for anything that you want. Next video will be about my experience in dormitory, and oh my god, I have a bad experience at the beginning and then it went well afterwards. I had problems with the administration and I had problems with my flatmates. So that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. See you next time.